Good day, cadets. I am Deck Cadet Angelo A. Osorio of BSMT 2-19. I am a student of University of Cebu taking up a Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. On behalf of my groupmates, we are currently conducting a study entitled Information Literacy of Social Media Users. In line with this, I am inviting you to be our respondents in this investigation and request you to spare a few minutes of your time to answer this questionnaire. However, you do not have to decide today whether or not to participate in the research before you decide. You can talk to anyone you are comfortable about the research. If there are any contents in the questionnaire that you didn't understand or found doubtful, then feel free to contact researcher. All answer will be treated with utmost confidentiality.
Studying the wellness and work motivation of seafarers with extended onboard contract during COVID-19 pandemic. This will deal the situation of seafarers on board that are affected by COVID-19 pandemic on board. This investigation aims to assess the following variables: emotional, intellectual, and social wellness of seafarers with extended contracts during the COVID-19 pandemic. Also, the give reference for the researchers who would plan to make any related study, and this will give them chance to dig deeper and gain more insight on the kind of life that experienced by seafarers at the sea amidst the pandemic. Lastly, the concept of this study will also serve as their guide to be more open-minded and enhance their perception regarding this matter. The study's respondents will be the college from the BSMT and BSMRE program of University of Cebu Maritime Education and Training Center, school year 2022-2023. In selecting the respondents, the researchers will use a non-probability type of sampling, precisely the convenience sampling method. The convenience sampling method is where the participants are chosen based on their accessibility to the researchers or willingness to participate in the study. For the proper selection of sample in a finite population, the researchers will use a Krejci and Morgan table to determine the study sample size. The respondents' participation in this research is entirely voluntary. It is their choice whether to participate or not. Whether the respondents choose to participate or not does not affect their confidentiality. The respondents may change their minds later and stops participating even if they agreed earlier, and this will not be taken against them later on.
Procedures and protocol. In this study, respondents will be asked to complete a questionnaire via Google Forms during their leisure time. After 1 day, it will be gathered if requested. The questionnaire can be read aloud and they can answer the questions they intend to answer. If respondents do not choose to answer some of the questionnaires' questions, they may skip them and go to the next topic. The information recorded will be kept private, and only the researcher's advisor will have access to the questionnaire. After 10 months, the questionnaires will be eliminated to ensure that the respondents fully understand the study's goal. The proponent will first present the study objectives and the participants' desired advantages. Duration. The investigation will last for 8 months. During that period, the researchers will ask the responders to complete the questionnaire in their leisure time and submit it within 1 day. If respondents answer the question immediately, it would take 15 to 20 minutes to complete. They just participated as a responder once. Risk. The researchers will ask the respondents to reveal or expose personal information, something they may be reluctant to do. Some questions may impact how they demonstrate those principles, and they may feel awkward discussing other issues. They will be aware that they will be the ones to decide whether to respond to all questions or to skip some. Respondents will not be required to provide reasons for not answering questions or refusing to participate in the poll.
Benefits. Although there will be no immediate and direct advantages to be responders, one of the research goals is to expand a body of knowledge in diverse area. They will be proud to help make the study endeavor feasible through their involvement in the research. Understand that without their desire to engage in the research, advancements and breakthroughs in the status of sailors amid the epidemic would be hampered. Reimbursements. The respondents will not be paid any payment for participating in the research. Confidentiality. Because something unusual will be done via study in the marine business with which the respondents are associated. It may arouse notice. Other members of the organization and society in general may have questions if they participate. The researchers will not provide any personal information about the respondents. The researchers' information gathered throughout this study will be kept private. The information on the respondents and their perceptions gathered from this research will be stored in a secure location where only the researchers can access it. Any information about them will be accompanied by a number rather than their name. Only the researchers would have their phone number, contact information, which will be secured with a lock and key, except for the research advisor. It would not be shared or supplied to anybody.
Sharing the results. At the end of the study, the researchers will be sharing what they have learned from the respondents with the community. The researchers will do this by meeting first with the participants and then with the larger community. Nothing that the respondents answered in the questionnaire will be shared with anybody outside the research. A written report will also be given to the participants which they can share with their families. The researchers will also publish the results so that other interested people may learn from this research. Right to refuse or withdraw. The respondents may choose not to participate in this study and do not have to take part in this research if they do not wish to do so. Choosing to participate or not will not affect their seafarer career. They will still benefit from the implementation of the Employee Development Plan. The respondents may stop participating in the survey at any time that they wish without either them losing their rights here. Who to contact? If the respondents have any questions, they can ask the researchers now or later, even if the study has started. If the respondents wish to ask questions later, they may contact any of the following: name of researcher, advisor, ethics staff. Name of researcher, Angelo A. Osorio, 0956-01-55022. Name of advisor, Merliza T. Tyros, ethics staff, UCARE Chair Dr. Juanito Zuala Suala Jr. 2335503.
Lastly, this thesis proposal has been reviewed and approved by my thesis panel of reviewers of the University of Cebu Research Ethics Committee, which is a committee whose task is to make sure that the researchers conducted the study. If you have a question about my panel, please contact the University Research Office.